Hello everyone, this is Sir Jem, and for this video, we will transform this image into this. So, how to do that? So, let's use the software Adobe Photoshop to achieve this kind of image. So, let's start. So, let's open our software, which is Adobe Photoshop. So I will discuss to you how it was transformed into something different image. So let's start by let's open the image. So that is on the downloads and then activity. So this is the source of the video, or I mean of the photo. So this is our image. So this is our image. So let's start with working with the skin. So to do that, okay, let's minimize this one. So let's work with the skin. As you can see, yung skin niya is merong pimples and blemishes. So let's try to enhance the skin. So that is our first part of the tutorial. So ang ginagawa ko, we can use this is my way in para mawala yung mga blemishes at saka dark spots. So first is we need to duplicate the layers. So this is the layers, and then we need to duplicate this layer 4 times. So the shortcut key for to duplicate the layers is Control J, and that is Control J, Control J. So we have 4 layers. We have 4 layers, and then we need to hide the first 2 layers. So to hide that one, just click the icon, and then so this one, layer 1, we need to click this one, filter, and then select noise, and then dust and scratches. Click this one. So ang nangyayari is ito yung mag-represent ng ano niya, para maging smooth yung skin niya. So but be sure na may mga details pa, like makikita yung details, medyo details ng mata, ilong. So yan. So ito yung nagrepresent ng color ng image natin. So we need to i-blur natin siya para mas maging makinis yung skin. So next is click OK. So ito na yung itsura niya, and then i-view natin i-show natin yung layer 1 copy. So nakita na natin yung layer 1, and then after this, punta tayo sa image, and then apply image, then i-select natin yung part na na-applyan natin ng dust and scratches. So select, that is layer 1. So i-select natin yung layer 1, and then change this blending option into subtract. So click subtract, and then change the opacity into 100, scale is 2, and the offset is 1 to 8. So, 128 yung offset niya. Then, click OK. Now, ito na yung forma ng image natin. So, i-change naman natin yung blending mode niya into linear light. So, ang nangyari is naging balik siya ulit sa normal. Because, and itong layer na to, layer 1, copy 2, ito yung maging basehan natin kung meron bang changes sa image. Like, i-show natin, or hindi natin i-show, makikita natin yung kaibahan, may development ba sa image or not. So, hayaan muna natin na naka-hide siya. So, next, ang gawin natin is i-select natin yung ito. Because this layer represents the texture of the skin. Texture of the skin. This one is the texture of the skin, and then the other one is the color of the skin. So, ito yung way ko para mas kuminis siya. So, we have two types of editing kasi. We have destructive and non-destructive. So, non-destructive is yung image mismo is ma-destroy siya, ma-distort siya. But sa non-destructive, you can adjust the image, or pwede mo pa siyang ma-change ng paulit-ulit or like ganyan. So, ang gagamitin natin is itong this healing brush tool. So, this healing brush tool, iset natin yung size na medyo maliit lang siya, like 25, and then hardness is 0, spacing is 25, and then the angle, you can change the angle into 60, and then the roundness is 20. So again, the size is 25. Iset nyo dyan. Iset nyo 25, then hardness is 0%, spacing is 25, angle is 60, and then roundness is 20%. But you can also adjust it na mas ng konti, like 12. Then the angle, okay na yun. So, yun. So, first is dapat na-select natin yung layer 1 copy, and then mag-select tayo, click out sa image or sa part ng skin na na walang blemishes or blackheads or mga tagyawat. So like for example in short sa may mas hamis na part. So click alt and then alt para ma-select yung part niya, and then i-brush natin sa areas na may black spots or dark spots. So, click lang. So, as you can see, medyo nawala na yung mga dark spots niya. Unti-unti. Yun. And then, ito. To see the results, so, i-view natin yung original image. So, that is the original image and then the edited image. Okay, i-continue lang natin na mawala yung mga dark spots niya. Okay, we can adjust the brush na mas lalaki siya using the bracket. The close bracket, and then click, and then or gawin mo mas maliit. Okay. Continue mo lang. Okay. In applying this tool, be careful kasi minsan kasi like for example, you select this part and then you will drag this one. So, ang nangyayari, nasisira yung image natin because pag brush mo, pinulong mo yung alt, so ang naging nakopy niya is texture ng kilay, which is hindi pwede. So, para mabalik yan, Control Z. So, continue tayo. Ito. Then this one. Okay. Sa part na dito. Okay. I-move natin. Okay. Okay, as you can see, nawala na yung mga dark spots niya. Medyo makinis na yung skin. Then, i-compare natin. Ito yung original and then ito. Medyo kuminis na yung skin. Next na gagawin natin is i-enhance natin yung darks and light part niya. So, we can use the dodge and burn. So, ang gawin natin, mas mag-add tayo ng light sa areas na medyo may light. So, to do that, since ang gagawin natin is mag-create tayo ng layer. To create a layer, i-click natin to, and then we already have a layer for next steps, and then Control A to select the entire image, and then click mo tong selection tool, rectangular marquee tool, and then right click, and then click fill, and then select 50% gray, then click OK, and change this one into soft light. Then deselect, Control D to deselect the image to remove the selection tool. So next is pwede na tayong mag-apply ng dodge at saka burn tool. So let's start with the dodge tool. So be sure sa dodge tool, ang uunahin natin is yung part ng mata niya. So ang gagawin natin is gusto ko na medyo may ano siya, like yung mata niya is may something details, like parang naka-contact lens siya. So ang gagawin natin is gamitin natin yung dodge tool, and i-change natin yung exposure into 19, and then let's start brushing or use the tool sa mata niya. So as you can see, medyo nag-bright yung mata niya. Now, gusto kong merong details. So close open bracket tool para mas lumiit yung brush, and change natin yung exposure into 100, and then i-brush natin yan, Brush, brush, brush. So, yun. But, so, merong details yung mata niya. Pero, gusto kong mas mag-lights. So, mag-light siya. So, i-add ko na naman to. Pwede nating doblihan yung yon. Next is yung kabilang mata. Okay, change muna natin yung exposure into 18 kagaya kanina. And then, i-brush pa-curve. And then, yung details na naman. So, change yung exposure into 100. Then, liitan natin yung brush. Okay, and then, brush. I-brush natin. Then, doublehan natin para mas maganda tingnan. So, yun. So, tingnan natin. This is the original and then, ito yung mas na-enhanced na mata na parang may contact lens. Now, i-continue natin yung pag-enhance ng mata niya. So, to do that, gamit pa rin natin yung dodge and burn tool. So, gamitin natin muna yung dodge. So, gusto ko yung mga highlights niya is mas ma-highlight. Like dito na part. Dito. Change muna natin. Pababaan muna natin yung exposure. Like 11. Yung eyes niya. Para mas clear. Sa nose part. Ito. So, i-observe natin kung saan yung may dapat lagyan ng highlights. Okay, sa ilong, mas maging matangos tingnan yung ilong niya pag lagyan natin ng highlights. But be careful kasi minsan sumusobra, parang medyo awkward tingnan. Okay. Yun. Next is dito sa lips niya. Okay. Ito pa rin yung gagamitin natin, yung dodge and brush tool. This will help to add details to the parts of your image. Like, ito. Gusto ko mag-add ng lights sa mukha niya. And you can use this one para transform yung face niya. Like, parang ma-change yung shape ng mukha niya. So, careful, baka susobra. Okay. So, I will show you the original. And this is the enhanced one. Next is dito sa part na to, sa body niya. So, need din natin i-enhance. Like, para mas maganda tingnan yung bones. So, observe ka lahat ng highlights. I-dodge mo. Ito, dito na part, dodge. Then, dodge tool. So that is the purpose of dodge and burn tool. Then next is dito na part. Para mas kumbaga medyo malaki tingnan yung katawan niya. Actually, ito yung ginagamit ko para to enhance the form of the body also. Para mas maganda tingnan yung katawan. Pero parang medyo sumobra. So, pag medyo sumobra, yun yung nangyari. Like, lalaki yung boobs. So, you can use the dodge tool burn tool para bawiin yung sobrang light niya. Okay, use the burn tool. So, para sa burn tool is i-dark niya yung part na dapat na i-dark, like ito, to add details, yun. The burn tool, ito. Okay. Yun. So, let me show you the original image, like ito. And the original. So, mas kumanda yung form ng katawan niya. Next, ang gagawin natin is ito. Sa part ng kamay niya, dodge tool yung gagamitin natin. Okay. Gusto ko iklaro yung lahat ng ugat para mas maganda tingnan. Sundan mo lang yung light na part niya. Okay. Yun. Minimize natin. Na-enhance na natin. So, if satisfied na tayo, so ganyan, parang okay na siya, you can combine the layers through this one. I-click natin ng Control, Shift, Alt, tsaka E. Control, Shift, Alt, and E. Then, na-combine na yung layers. Okay. Para mas kita yung video. Change ko na ito. Okay. Like that one. So, next is gusto kong i-work out itong kanyang background. So, let's remove this one. So, pinakamadaling gamitin is ito. Lasso tool, i-select natin. After that, select natin yung punta tayo sa edit, then content aware fill. So, ang nangyayari, mag-copy siya ng areas, ito, and then click enter lang. So, yun. Na-remove na yung part ng medyo pangit sa background. Next is, ang gagawin natin is gusto kong i-remove yung chair. So, ang gagawin natin is, pwede tayong gumamit nito. Ay, sorry. And then, again, punta tayo sa edit, then, sorry, cancel. Okay, edit, then, content aware, again, edit, then, content aware fill. So, as you can see, nawala na siya. So, ito yung image natin. Okay. Para mawala. Next, ito na naman. Ang gagawin natin is itong lasso tool. Unti-unti nating tanggalin yung chair. Then, balik tayo sa edit and then content aware fill. So, as you can see, nawala siya. Click OK. Next, ito na part. So, you need to be careful for the selection. Content aware fill. Okay, ang nangyari, as you can see, parang nasira siya. So, ang gagawin natin, itong green na to, this represents the areas na part na kakapihan niya ng image. So, ang gagawin natin is, yun, remove natin, so nag-load siya, remove natin yung, yun, as well as ito, the hand part, para ang maiwan is yung blue na part. And then, i-brush natin, click up. Okay. Pwede pa naman natin itong ma-enhance later. Okay. Parang okay. Tapos ito, so add more selection. Sorry. So, select na yung green. Balik tayo sa content aware fill. Then okay. So may medyo pangit na part like ito. So ang gagawin natin is pwede natin siya i-brush or ito, this one is the patch tool. Or we can use the burn tool para ma-cover siya later. Okay? Yun. Mas malinis na siyang tingnan, pero gusto kong balikan yan later para mas ma-improve siya. Next is to enhance the color of our image. So, ang ginagawa ko to enhance the color is punta tayo sa filter and then camera raw filter. Ito. So, dito sa camera raw filter, we have we can adjust the contrast, the exposure sa image. Dito first ito, the basic, we can change the temperature. Ito. So gusto kong i-change yung temperature na medyo yellowish siya. Okay. Next is yung tint, like ganyan. And the exposure, contrast, gusto ko mas contrast siya. Highlights. So, itong highlights, lahat ng medyo light na part niya, pwede nating gawing mas light or i-dark natin. So, gusto ko ito lang. Konti, add natin ng konti. Then, the shadow, ito yung mangyayari. Yung dark parts niya, or ito lang. Medyo. Or ito. Then, the whites, the blacks. Then we can use the clarity para mas mag-add ng details sa image natin. And haze. Ito. So, ito yung pag i-lessen mo ng yung haze, and then ito yung pangyayari pag sobrang taas ng haze. So, ito lang dapat. Vibrance. So, ma-adjust natin yung tingkad ng kulay niya. So, ito lang. Next, dito, we have curves. So, we can also set the highlights, lights, darks, and shadows through this. And also, we have details like if you want to make your photo na mas sharpen siya, so yun, itaas yung amount ng sharpening. And noise reduction, ma-remove yung ang nangyayari pag mataas, sobrang taas ng noise reduction, mag-low yung skin niya, nagmumukha siyang painting. So, ang ginagawa ko is sakto lang yung nilalagay ko para ma-remove yung noise sa skin niya, pero hindi siya nagmumukha like parang painting. Natural lang dapat yung skin niya. So, next is adjustment ng skin. Pero before ako mag-adjust dito is dito muna ako sa um, calibration. So ang ginagawa ko is ang U para ma-enhance yung skin, and then saturation sa green, sa green to siya, and then dito sa blue primary yun. And then so ang nangyayari, yung skin niya is parang pumapantay, yung naging fair yung skin niya. So you can also change the red into medyo orange siya. Change yung saturation. So that's it. Gusto ko mas mag-blue siya. Okay. So, ito na yung output. I think okay na ako sa kulay na to. But, pwede din dito mag-adjust. Like, if you want to, dito sa sa HSL adjustments, dito, you can adjust the hue, saturation, and luminance for each color. Like red, if you want niya na mas maging pink siya. Okay. And then orange, gusto mong maging yellowish siya, or medyo red. So, gusto ko medyo ito lang. Lahat ng yellow, pwede mong i-change din into orange. And then greens. And then blues. Then change ko yung saturation. Like for example, these para hindi too much yung greens or blue. Para mas may drama yung background niya. Luminance, you can change this or this, pero awkward siyang tingnan. Ito lang. In that way, mas na-enhance natin yung kulay niya. Okay, gusto ko ito mas mag-dark yung lips niya. Gusto ko mas dark yung background para mas mag-highlights yung subject natin. Change natin yung saturation. Okay. I think okay na ako dito. Then, click OK. And then, ito na yung output natin. Gusto ko dito. We can use this brush tool to cover yung ibang part niya. na para mas enhance natin, we need to create another layer and then click alt to select specific color on your photo and then i-brush natin. Be sure na ito. And then you can use yung ginawa natin kanina, yung dodge and burn, pwede nating i-drag pa itaas para to add more layers like ganito. Pero dapat hindi siya mag-over. So, i-lessen natin yung opacity. And then, pwede nating i-burn tong part na to. And this part also, gusto ko siyang mas mag-dark. So, i-compare natin. This is the original. This is the original. And then, this is the edited. So, that's it. I hope you learned something from this tutorial and see you for the next video.